our racing cyclone out of control. I didn't know what was going on. Everybody was buzzing around in disarray. Somehow, through all the chaos, I found out that my dad, out of the blue, had fainted. Before I could process what had happened, I saw my dad lying on a stretcher close to the ground with a blue oxygen mask on his face, surrounded by EMTs. But under the mask, he did not have a worried expression. He was so calm. He turned to me and said, "Alyssa, everything's going to be okay. Why don't you come and give me a hug?" I did. The stretcher was rolled away, my mom following closely behind, and with them, my whole world. About a week later, we were told that my dad had cancer in his pancreas and his liver. He had to stay in the hospital for tests and would have a big surgery in December. My brother and I moved in with my grandparents for about a month because my mom went to visit him early in the morning and didn't come home until late at night. I went to visit my dad after school once or twice a week. Whenever I went to see him, he was never very serious. There was always a confident, hopeful smile on his face, even in the times closest to the surgery. These smiles taught me trust. My dad trusted the doctors, and he knew he would make it through to see me again. I don't remember exactly when, but in either January or February, my dad was released from the hospital. To my surprise, nothing had really changed. My dad was the same happy, funny guy he had always been. Within a few months, he even began traveling for work again. He had made it through. My dad still has cancer, but he has kept his positive outlook and stayed strong. Always. He taught me that in the toughest times, the most important thing is hope. My dad had made it through this terrible experience, but he was not done there. Since his discharge from the hospital in 2005, my dad has constantly been doing his best to live life to the fullest and help others to do so too. He got out of the hospital and began bike riding to lose weight and get in better shape, which he still does to this day. Every year in August, my dad does a bike ride called the Pan Mass Challenge. This is a ride that raises money for cancer research at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. He and his biker gang ride across Massachusetts. They ride a total of 192 miles in 2 days. A cancer patient riding his bike 192 miles every summer. I could not be more proud of my dad. This is how I learned to embrace life, to live it to the fullest, and always make a difference where you can. Never waste time with self-pity. My dad is one of the greatest role models there could ever be. He is supportive, optimistic, and loving, but he has also inspired me through all of the lessons he has taught me that I will need later in life. He has taught me to trust. He has taught me to never lose hope. He has taught me to always have a positive outlook. He has taught me to make a difference. He has taught me to appreciate life and always live it to the fullest. But most importantly, he has taught me to always stay strong through the toughest times and remember that everything will be okay in the end. How do I know he's right? I know because he is still here. That's all the confirmation I need. Thank you.